this is supposed to be the dance. You're supposed to have a dance off too, Tanya. Don't forget.
I ain't forget.
Yes, she did.
I got a little room over here to burn and cut the rag on them. Hey.
Talk to me.
Hey, Dave. Hey.
Well, it's a little chilly.
Is ready?
Yeah.
What up, though, y'all? Hey.
Hey.
What up?
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. TriadZone? What you got?
TriadZone episode 5.
Is it 5 or are we going back from...
No, it's 5. It's episode 5.
5.
It's season 1 finale.
That's it. All
It's
right,
the season
y'all.
1 finale of the
Yes,
Triad
yes.
Zone. We're gonna do it like the Kardashians. By the end of the year, we'll have 6 seasons. But what's up, everyone? It's Critical J, Mr. Clean and Terrible T, and
We in
we
the
are
building.
the
Triad
Triad Zone.
Hey.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being patient with us last week, but we are back this week.
Yes,
and we're
sir.
gonna hit you with a double header.
A double hitter.
A double header. We're gonna have a
Deuce, deuce.
finale and then
Slam dunk.
a season premiere.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, we're having a finale and a
Premiere
season
into
premiere.
the new fall of
Season
November.
2, right? The November season.
All right.
But how is everyone?
Good. How you doing, Nick?
I'm blessed.
You blessed?
I'm grateful.
What about you, Critical?
I'm doing great.
Tony the Tiger, y'all.
I'm doing great, and I am feeling good.
That is so good to hear.
I said I'll try and recreate my feeling from our last show and give me another Long Island because
What, isn't it good?
I think I don't think it was as good as the one I had a couple weeks ago, but we shall see.
Hey.
We shall see. I know it
I
wasn't
made my own today. It's a little strong, but it's here.
Okay, right.
Strong.
Okay,
Strong.
we got a strong island.
Yes, sir.
So, what's going on? Do we need to do congratulate?
There's nothing. It's been a really boring week. There's
No,
been
it's
absolutely
not.
nothing going
Absolutely
on.
nothing. No news.
It's-
Nothing's going on.
there's not
Has
a
anyone heard from Trump this week?
No, not a thing.
Okay.
You won't hear anything either.
It was slipping.
Um,
It was slipping.
We was like, hold it.
You have nice boring week.
Yeah.
Although if you're watching the TV today,
Right.
If it's a nice flashback for me since I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, it's basically the end of Return of the Jedi
Oh.
when they discovered that Palpatine died and they flashed to all the planets that were celebrating
Right,
because
right.
the Emperor was dead and the Death Star blew up. Keep going. They got Detroit, D.C., Atlanta, New York, L.A. It's
Georgia,
crazy. Yeah.
right? Atlanta, right? But hey,
They should be glad he had all the power.
times are changing, and congratulations, President Biden and Vice President Harris. Those who voted for him, him and her. Congratulations to them, and congratulations to us if you were
Yes.
a supporter.
Yes.
Hold on, Mr. Had to have the hat.
What?
Was talking junk. I think it was our first show when you forgot your hat and then
No,
the president got corona.
I
You was-
wanted to bring up a devil's advocate type of
good-
thought that
yes.
day. So we are about to make America great again, but I was just kind of
Can we just make America America
make
again?
America America
That'd
again,
be
right?
Great.
Can we just go back for a while? Go back in time? Absolutely,
I'll
absolutely.
take that. I'll take that like back in the 80s.
Yep.
Honestly, here's my biggest question for people that I've been
What
asking:
day?
Who do you feel worse for? The Secret Service agents that that are on Trump now, or the Secret Service agents that are going to be stuck with Trump for the rest of his life?
Rest of his
Rest of his
life.
life.
Rest of his life.
He'll never forget this one.
So wait. Well, Dave, you may know. Does anyone know how long is it for the rest of their life?
It is actually, and it continues past their life. So, like for example, like Melania is younger than him. Even if Trump were to die,
Right.
they would stay with her.
Oh my
and would they
God.
stay, how long would they stay with, say, Barron and Tiffany and Ivanka?
The kids, it's the wife.
It's the wife.
Okay. They'll stay with the spouse, I
Because
believe.
she's still presidential.
Right. So
Okay.
like when JFK died,
Right.
Jackie,
she still had Secret Service
yeah,
until
but
the
it
day she
didn't
died.
follow the kids.
Right. Okay.
Oh, that's some good
I
information.
know it followed
Yeah.
them. Yeah, it followed them for a long time.
Oh, wow.
They can use all the services too.
Okay.
Well, listen, we ain't got to deal with
Now,
that.
do you have an option though? Do you have an option? Can I say I do not want any more Secret Service?
want to get
I
shot.
I don't know that would technically be allowed.
Okay,
So
okay.
in fact, I had this conversation. I when I lived in D.C., which is where I lived before I moved out here, I had a couple friends that were Secret Service. Obviously, they weren't on the presidential detail or anything.
Okay.
I mean, that's the uber elite. But I don't believe you would be allowed to opt out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because it would be
Interesting.
a bad look for the country if something were to happen.
If something were to happen, right.
But it'd be really bad if it happened when they had the the CIA
know,
to
it's,
protect them. But,
right.
heaven forbid. Okay, but everybody is celebrating like it's a World Series in every
Like it's a
state. Did
newfound
somebody won?
glory.
You hear me?
Well, we should be
It's like-
celebrating.
I mean, I feel lighter. I feel like
You
I
feel
don't
lighter?
feel not like in weight.
I
I'm
know
trying
that.
but I'm talking about like
Yeah.
I feel like I can. When I was listening
Well, we have
to
a
it,
new we have a new chapter to look forward to.
yeah.
That too.
So that's what's good.
I feel different all day, all around. I'm just excited. I'm so excited to see what he said if he could follow through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just talk about it, be about it. We want to see if you can really keep your word and just turn things around and let's stay together.
Right.
Let's stay together.
Well, that's what every president. We just hope for the best.
I mean, it happens for most presidents. I mean, they keep their word to a certain extent, but they don't do much.
No, they don't.
It's the House and the Representatives that do most of the work.
Well, yeah, you're just the face.
Right.
But then
The face of the country, and if you're looking bad, then you're looking bad.
It's true.
So whatever little blemishes we have right now, hopefully President Biden and Vice President Harris can turn those things around and
Yes, sir.
unite the country again. But that's
It's gonna take time.
folks are going to be who they are.
Yeah.
Just like
Yes, sir.
again, it was a very close race. So
So
that
they
lets
say.
you know that the country is still divided, whoever the president is, and that's always
Yeah.
how it's going to be.
It is
Yeah.
the new. There were two records set. So Biden got more votes and more popular votes than anyone in
Okay,
history,
right?
Wow.
but so did Trump.
So
Oh,
yeah. So
stop
I'm
it.
saying
So like it was the prior was Obama, and I believe that was 68 million. I mean, even in losing, Trump got over 70 million votes.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Biden got 74. So I mean, that's kind of a sobering thought that there were 70 million people out there that went, "That's my guy."
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, no.
basically.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Absentee
and
came
that's
in
what I'm
strong.
saying.
Yes,
Who?
it did.
Absentee came in, real strong.
And again, yeah,
Real
but
strong.
they were saying that the absentee ballots, majority of those were Democratic
Yeah.
type of ballots. So that's where the issue started coming in
Well, so
with Trump.
that's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
but that's kind of his own fault. You can't spend 6 months telling people, or telling his base not to trust mail-in voting, not to trust absentee voting, not to trust any of it, and to show up on election day and then be surprised
Right,
when you
when you
don't
don't.
have any mail-in ballots. And
Absolutely.
like there was a lot of confusion
well.
about Ohio because originally they called Ohio for Biden.
Right.
And the reason for that is because they did things the exact opposite of everyone else.
Okay.
So like in Pennsylvania and all these other states, they did the election day votes first, then they started counting the mail-in ballots.
Right.
And so what you were seeing was, okay, huge uptick for Trump because of the election day votes, and then slowly but surely here comes the Biden votes. In Ohio, they did the mail-in ballots first.
Right.
And they didn't, and nobody knew that. And so all of a sudden you saw this huge uptick of Biden,
Right,
and
the
you were like,
surge
"Oh
in
my
Biden
God,
votes.
Biden's gonna like if that's the election day results, Biden's gonna crush
Right,
Ohio."
right.
And then they went, "Well, no, those we did the mail-in votes first," and so that's why you saw the reverse of that. You saw the wave of all the Trump votes come
Right,
in as they
right.
counted the election day votes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But what about the female vice president, y'all?
Okay. So what about her? What do you think about her?
Well, I think she's very intelligent. I really think she did a good job in the position that she had.
Okay.
Okay, and I really think that she can give some good advice on a feminine perspective
Okay.
for the world.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I really think that she can. What do you guys think?
So how do you pronounce her name? Is it Kamala or Kamala?
I be getting it.
It's like a comma. It's that's how she said. That's what she says.
Kamala.
She said it's like comma with la. It's Kamala.
So it's comma with love.
Yep.
Comma with love. Okay.
Well,
Welcome, Vice President Love.
Well,
Right.
do you guys y'all don't feel any type of way because it's not a male president and a
we
male
need
vice
other
president?
we need other leadership.
No.
You know,
What do y'all
women,
guys think about
especially
that?
we need women in the
No,
office
no.
too. Exactly. That's why they didn't put Hillary in that year when Trump won.
Aww.
They
I
didn't
mean,
want
you
her.
know, women are, the backbone of America. So,
Exactly.
to me, a female representation is always needed. To, as I feel, as a, nowadays a black and a white representation is
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah.
Even Oriental, Hispanic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
we
there-
need a lot of that in politics.
I would
More
say.
of it, I would say.
right, right. But as far as the leading, there needs to be some sort of diversity. There should never be, to me, two same voices, two same opinions, and
Right.
and as I feel, with Trump and Pence, you had a Trump, and maybe you had a Trump puppet
Just
with
like
Pence, or you had someone with similar views, and there was
Yeah.
no difference there. There was somebody, riding someone's coattails as far as decisions and whatnot. No one had a strong voice on their own.
I agree.
And Kamala Harris has a strong voice, a strong opinion.
She does.
And and that's what Biden needed. Big ups to Biden, but Biden still needed that good concrete foundation
Yeah.
behind him to support him to what am I looking for? To interpret his ideals and his views in another voice to another audience.
Yeah.
And Kamala Harris can do that, I feel.
So the color barrier doesn't matter. It's what you can bring to the table for the people.
For the people, the diversity, the
Yeah.
relatability, it's those
Yes.
things that matter.
And she
Yes.
seems down to earth. She doesn't seem as
Right, right.
I would say that.
I love Condoleezza Rice, but Condoleezza Rice always seemed to be, I'm holier than thou.
Well, I mean,
Kamala doesn't give that.
Well, I
Kamala
mean,
doesn't
you're
give
talking about Condoleezza Rice was not a Democrat either.
that. She wasn't.
She was under the Bush administration. So, I mean, you got two different views there. So,
That's true.
yeah, Kamala seems like Kamala seems like someone you would, let's go get a drink with, let's, you
to
could
the
have a good
barbecue,
time
right.
with. Condoleezza Rice was more the one, I need you to, reread this for me. Make sure it's,
Yeah.
she's not a good,
Real
no
stiff.
disrespect. She's not a good time girl. She's not a fun person, and it comes out in your demeanor and your relatability and
Of
your
course, because she was
down
always
to
stern.
earthness, things like that,
She was always
Right.
stern.
Yeah,
even when,
it was
her
such a
interviews,
severe
she was
come
very,
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, Kamala is relatable. Kamala seems like the everyday, co-worker, fun friend, and she balances out, Sleepy
Personal,
Joe.
yeah.
Love you, Sleepy Joe, but she balances out Joe.
So
You
I
know.
guess that's the inevitable question that has already been starting to circulate. Is number one, is Biden going to make it through an entire 4-year term?
Of course.
Of course.
And
I think he will,
And
yeah.
two,
He
because
definitely will.
he is the oldest elected. He is 78. He'll be 78 years old
Right.
in a week and a half.
Okay.
And is
Really?
this the
He's a
ine-
sexy Sagittarius? I mean, a sexy Scorpio?
so is and is
Is
the-
he- he
is
is a
this the
Scorpio?
inevitable setup
Right,
for
right.
her 2024 run?
Right, right.
Ah.
Or will she just become? Yeah. Or will it transcend into the first African American president, and then again another 4 years after that? But again, Joe is going to make it through.
He will.
Joe
I
is going to
believe
make
that
it
He's
through.
too.
strong.
I
You
do.
know.
And then he was vice president, so he know the ropes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he know the ins and
Ins
outs
and
and
outs.
different
Right,
things.
right.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
we're just concerned about Joe's age and Joe's
and
health.
that's been the one thing that they've
Stop
been
it.
talking about a lot on all the channels is that like people and it was funny to listen to the Republican Party representatives kind of spin things about all the celebrations going on and that kind of stuff, and they were like, well, they're not really there because they're partying for
Let me go
Joe.
right quick.
right,
They're there because it's about Trump being gone.
right.
And why would you possibly try to take that away from Biden? Like, why just let people have their moment, let everybody have their moment and do their thing. But so what everybody's been saying is that Biden is that calm, cool head. That no, he doesn't have a radical agenda. No, he doesn't have a very hardcore, headstrong presence. He's the one that and they kept trying to use it as a negative. Yeah, he's been around for 47 years. And yeah, so he does know everybody.
Right.
Yeah, he does, he's got people that owe him a favor or two here and there.
Right.
And will hopefully use that to the advantage of being able to bring people back together.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's we've had nothing but division for 4 years now.
Right.
And that's got to stop.
It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
true.
y'all, I'm back.
She's back.
I'm back.
You didn't know she left because she was camouflaged with the
trying
with the
to tell you.
background, but Terapathy is back. So
Right.
congratulations once again, President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris.
Yes, you said her
Yeah,
name.
shout out to
good.
them, and
Ms.
we
Harris.
wish them well, and we wish safety upon them, and we wish the best. As President Trump, leaves the White House, we wish the best for him. We wish the best for everyone. We don't wish ill will on everyone, but
No.
your time is over with
Your
now.
time
And,
is up.
just
And,
And he said
and will
he was-
he
And
go
will-
gentle?
He said-
Oh
into
no,
that
he
good
will
night?
not go gentle. He will not go gentle.
Look.
We all know that.
He said he won the election already, didn't he?
Right.
He always say stuff and then come back on and be like, "That was a lie. You
Well,
said
you
y'all
know,
already won."
like we said at the first show, The Simpsons told some of his stories, so we don't know what's gonna happen next. But shout out to President Trump. Best wishes to you and your wife and your children. Have a good time in Texas.
Right.
I think you should leave. Leave it alone.
he's
Get
not
your
going to Texas. That
bags.
was Bush whose people are in Texas.
Well, Texas, Louisiana, somewhere he going.
He's going to somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
get
mean-
it. Go away.
I'm sorry.
Go away.
Go away.
So
That's all
I
you gotta
want to
say.
get into a guy from Detroit. His name is Rio Samoa. He was on The Voice.
Okay.
It started October 19th,
Okay.
and he works in my factory.
Okay.
So shout out to him.
All right. Big ups to
He's
him.
on John Legend's team.
Okay.
What?
Okay. And how is he doing so far?
I haven't been keeping up with it because I've been kind of busy myself, but I heard he's doing pretty good.
Okay. So
Really?
what songs has he sung?
I couldn't even tell you. I read the article. I didn't watch the show though yet. I'm a little behind, but Rio,
Okay.
congratulations to you. Shout out for my J-Nat brother. I'll let
Okay.
you later.
Yeah.
Are there any other Detroit or any other local people on The Voice this year?
I haven't heard,
Okay.
but I will look into that.
Okay.
Have you seen him or heard him sing anything?
Yeah, he can
Wait
sing.
a minute. Hold
What?
on.
What?
Hold on. Hold it. Because he came down to the radio station. And
Rio?
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yes, he did.
So you met him before, Tanya?
Yeah.
He came down to the radio station that you're at now?
Yes.
When was
Okay.
this?
WHPR earlier this year. He was last year. If it wasn't late last year, it was earlier
It was last
in
year
the
then.
winter because he was promoting his CD and his uncle had a show
Okay.
with Detroit Red, who was a comedian.
Oh, yeah, I
And both
remember
of them
him.
are
Yeah.
comedians.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
his
yeah.
uncle was promoting his. He got some nice songs for
Okay.
real though.
Yeah, he been
and he
been
can
hustling
sing
for
really good.
he been hustling for a minute.
Oh my
So
God!
shout out to him.
Shout out to
Rio.
him.
You better
You
say
know.
that. I was
What's
like,
his name
what?
again?
Rio Samoa.
Rio Samoa.
Hopefully I'm
Ooh.
pronouncing the last name right.
Praise
Yes.
hands up to Rio Samoa and
Yes.
your
That's
days on The
him.
Voice. Hopefully they'll be long, and hopefully you'll bring a title home to Detroit.
Right,
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
yes.
Shout out to
awesome.
him.
Oh my goodness, that's
yeah,
like
when,
a
when we first seen it, like people shared it over like 1,000 times that day.
really.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
it was out there.
gosh.
People been sharing it.
All right, well,
he's
did
a-
you
he's
share
a-
it on the page yet?
Yes, he's a Renaissance alum too.
Okay, he's on our page.
He should be on it. Yes.
Okay,
Why I
awesome.
keep reconnecting?
Awesome.
It's a bad connection, y'all. Y'all just gotta work with it, okay? It'll be all right.
She's not going anywhere.
Is your Wi-Fi on?
Nowhere.
She's not going anywhere.
I think I got it on, honey. This is
She's
just
not going
upsetting me.
anywhere.
No,
No, I'm
because-
not.
It's
Turn your
because the
Wi-Fi
amount
off.
of live videos going on right now from
Okay.
all over the planet is too
Okay.
damn high.
It's too damn high.
why.
Right,
That's
right. If it's not a
Yours ain't
celebration,
doing
it's
it,
a
is it?
podcast.
Mine working.
So what's
Yeah.
going on with you, Tanya?
Listen,
What you want to talk about?
it depends. I don't know. I had a couple of topics because they were talking about Chris Brown coming out with a Jordan gym shoe,
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
some sneakers,
Okay.
and he got 3 of them. He
Okay.
got 3 sneakers, and what was the name? But Nike don't want to work with him.
Why is that?
Why you saying that?
Nike don't want to give him no money.
Why?
They don't want to give him no money. They don't want to contribute with filling up his pockets.
But I mean, are they giving a reason why?
They did not give him. Let me look up here these notes right here. They did not give a reason why they didn't help him. He didn't say that his team tried to get in touch with Nike.
Okay.
But they didn't get back with him. They just said that they didn't want to work with him, and he got some sweet shoes.
Okay.
I mean, they.
So I mean, have they already started the collaboration? I mean,
Not at
is
all.
Nike
Nothing.
working with Chris Brown, or Nike does not want to work with Chris Brown?
They don't want to work with him, no matter what his design.
Because I mean, we all do know that Chris Brown is a great artist.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
And I believe at one time, his home in Calabasas, he was kind of, I would say, probably in uproar with his neighbors because the fence around him, it was decorated with his graffiti artwork.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, so at one
I think I heard
time the
about that. I remember
neighbors,
about that,
I mean,
yeah.
this was several years ago when
Yeah.
he moved to
They were like,
Calabasas,
"Get rid
but
of that mess up outta here."
you know, as far as the neighbors weren't happy. So I know he's a great artist. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the shoes had a reflection of his
Artwork.
his artwork on them.
But,
Possibly.
Oh my God! I got the. It's on my phone.
Mhm.
You know, I have it in my messages. I'll let you see it probably after the show.
Okay,
But one of them is named Easy Breezy.
one of the shoes.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, easy breezy cover
And
girl.
the one is Air Breezy's
Okay.
Viper 3s.
so these are prototypes,
Yes.
That he-
It's just his designs.
right? That he kind of wanted to introduce to
Yes,
Nike, and they
to
said
Nike.
no.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
he got one that got pictures of Jordan on it.
Now is this because of the his background with the domestic disputes, and they don't want to be?
I think it's the money.
No, I think
Splitting up
it
that
could be his
money.
image. Because remember when he got into that dispute with Rihanna and other females, they kind of turned their back on him back then too. So
Well, I mean, that was over almost 10 years ago now, and I mean, Chris Brown has
yeah.
continued to stay
I think it's
relative, and it
I
seems
mean,
like
yeah,
you know,
he's relevant, but as his image, it's kind of torn.
I think it's still money, y'all. They don't want to share that pot. He might get more
That's not true.
money than them.
well, no,
That's not-
There's a lot of
he'll
people listen to
never.
his music that they be like,
Nike
"Don't."
will never give anybody more money than them,
That's
except for
their-
maybe Jordan.
But they're
you know, except for
if they're
maybe
going to
Jordan.
endorse
but
him and sign with him to collaborate with him, they're going to have to give out the money. But that's not the issue. It's probably his image.
I
I'm
think
saying
it's the
it could
money,
be.
y'all.
and I
Because he gonna bring.
and
he would
see, I
bring
don't
a-
even. I think that he would. I think that they would benefit from that because he's a
Benefit.
big
He's a big-
skater.
yeah.
Yes.
And Nike's SB line, which
Yeah.
is their skateboard line, probably would really
Fly off the
have good
chain.
revenue from that. But
Yes.
yeah, so I'm wondering actually why Nike is not willing to work with Chris Brown. And I'd like to hear more about that,
You know what
Tanya.
I'm
I
saying?
need,
I'm
I need to
gonna
follow
have
up
to
on
do
that.
But
some
didn't
backups
Nike
and
turn
follow-up.
And I
down?
need to see these designs.
You
But
hear
didn't
me?
Nike turn
It's
down
some sweet
Beyonce too?
shoes.
wanna
I'm
say?
not fully sure about
Before she went to Adidas, I think they turned it down too. I
Well,
think.
no. If I'm not mistaken, Beyonce was not happy with the African American representation
yeah.
with Nike,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
and they did not impress her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But when Beyonce met with Adidas, either they already got the heads up, or they already were on their A game as far as
Brought it to her.
bringing more
Yeah.
folks that were more representation of Beyonce and what she was trying to bring to the table and her image and her line, or however that perspective was. But I believe it was the lack of black representation in the room,
Yeah.
or
In the-
however it
yeah.
was with
I remember
Beyonce
her
to make her
saying
go to
that,
Adidas. Yeah.
Yeah, so I looked at the one that he did with Jordan, and I can guarantee you that shoe looks so sweet. I'm telling y'all, it was just. Can you get to it? Yeah.
You trying to hold me back?
A
You
little,
got me on a short leash.
a little, a little leash. But for real though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I cannot phantom why. I mean, that's a big why. Why they wouldn't let? That's so much money.
Yeah. That's
That
what I
would
said. I
be
would
so
really like
much
to
money.
know, what the real reason was, because I mean, as much as scarred celebrities come back,
Baby.
as far as making millions,
Hey, okay.
it's not just like one little movie that
Can you though? Like I just feel like there are certain things that I don't know that you can come back from.
Yeah, his
Okay.
image is kind of tarnished.
Like and
It's
I've
somewhat.
especially in the post Me Too world, after all the stuff
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Epstein
yeah,
and Weinstein and all that kind
Okay,
of stuff.
there you
I
go,
don't
Dave.
know that someone that had that high profile.
Right, that's what
of
I
a
need.
case-
I had to bring that together.
Yep.
So you're absolutely right. Yeah, as far as the what the backlash could be from it
Exactly.
may not
Oh,
weigh
and
out.
that's the thing.
May not weigh out.
Do they want the
absolutely.
PR?
Do they want
you know,
that kind of PR?
that whole there's no
Exactly.
such thing as bad press? That's a lie.
Ah.
yeah, there can be some bad press depending
Yeah.
on what it is.
But you was talking about Beyonce.
Yeah,
And I
what I
mentioned her
was,
with-
I'm sure I believe the Sneaker Show a couple weeks ago mentioned the Beyonce drop on another podcast on Detroit Podcast, and I tuned into that show, and they were talking about her Ivy Park and Adidas drop, the second wave of it,
Ah.
and once again, if everyone knows that her first drop got a lot of backlash because Beyonce gifted tons of, well, I'm not going to say tons, but a lot
few.
of celebrities.
It was like 10.
Yeah, a lot of
Right. It was like
celebrities
10, yeah.
a capsule of her outfits.
Yep.
At the same time, her
Okay.
supporters and her fans and her beehive bees could not get the merchandise because it was sold out or not available, or they just couldn't afford it.
Ah.
And once again, it's great promo, it's great publicity.
It is.
But do you think that, and if she has, I haven't heard, but do you think it's fair and do you think it's a snub or a rub in the face when other celebrities gift other celebrities things when their fans cannot get them or can't even afford them, and it's kind of like a brag?
What you,
Is
she
it
trying
kinda
to
like
do
a brag?
Gucci or something?
No,
Trying to be like Gucci,
No,
where
she,
only wealthy people can get her stuff.
No,
No.
and that's the thing. I mean, they're reasonable items, but it's
Some
like,
of it is. Some stuff I've seen is a little, expensive. But I mean, she's catering to that, that league of people. So my thing is too.
What league of people?
Her celebrity friends.
She's but the thing is, her celebrity fans are not keeping her alive. It's her fans
I mean, yes.
that keep her
I mean,
alive.
some people can-
so
some people
again,
can
why do you think that she would gift them to celebrities instead of her fans who really support her, who buy the music, who go to the concerts? Because I'm sure, Kerry Washington or
that's a
Chloe
good
and
point.
Halle are not going on Eventbrite
That is
buying
a good
tickets.
point.
They're getting comp tickets.
Exactly.
So is it okay or do you feel it's okay for her to gift them to other celebrity friends when her fans can't get them, and it's like, hee ha ha, look what I got,
But when she
but
first,
I can't get it. So what's
but when
the
she
purpose?
first launched it, it was higher than what it is now. But it's still at a high market. It's not in Macy's or Sears or anything like that. It's at
Okay.
a high market. So it's hard to get to those items, such as the Kardashian line. It's hard to get to those markets of celebrity clothing because it doesn't. They don't have it for the young people.
They don't have it for who?
The young people in the stores.
My gosh.
They don't have.
I'm
it
not
for-
following. What do you mean they don't have it for young people?
They don't. I mean, it's not for young people. They don't have it in the stores, say as Macy's.
They don't have it readily available for
Yes.
anybody to walk in, a regular consumer to walk in?
Yes.
Well, I'm saying, but
Even
Wh-
if you order it, it's still hard to get. Like Yeezys.
and that's
It's
my
still
point.
hard to get
and
a
that's
Yeezy 'cause
my point.
there's
Do you think it's
off things.
okay for it to come out and be gifted to celebrities when who are you selling this for?
I think
if
she's
you're
doing that for
gifting?
promotion, though.
Right. So, but I still can't get it because I can go on the day of and it's sold out. You know what I'm saying? And
But-
so again, my question to you is that okay or is that a snub to her fans?
It's not okay. It's not a snub. It's not okay though. She does a lot of things for promotion. I noticed. But
Right.
It's not okay too because your fans will love their items too.
Exactly.
So I mean.
And I
yeah,
have not seen
I
any
have-
fans who got a capsule of it. I've
You
seen
probably
celebrities and that's what I'm saying. I don't, to me that I kind
because
of.
she want her fans to buy it. She want them to purchase. What you mean?
But the thing is, by the time you go on, it's sold out.
I mean, but that's for a lot of items nowadays are sold out. They only sell so many at certain times.
and it's
anyway.
not available to her fans because it's either sold out or you're doing what?
But no,
you're
those-
giving it away to
but
other
those are the
celebrities
fans that
who
are buying
can
it.
afford it.
The fans who really love her, they're buying that stuff.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
But she gonna give it to her friends for free, dog.
Right.
yeah, that's that promotion wise. I feel like she
Okay.
did it for everybody else for promotion. Besides that, her fans who love her to death, they're going to be on the website that day of and purchase, and it's already there.
And see,
That
I
happens, like
I
with ticket
disagree
sales.
because okay, you
Right.
send it to, Kerry Washington, because Kerry Washington got it. What? Where am I going with that?
I mean, I get
that's going to make me want it?
I get what you're saying.
Or
but
am I going to say, why in the hell is Kerry Washington get it when I can't even go online and purchase it? And what's the whole point?
What is the whole point?
I don't know. I don't really follow her as much, but I know the rich people are getting it, though. Her rich fans are getting it.
Okay.
They're the main ones getting it.
Okay.
But no, it's some type of bias in there, but she making the bulk of it for the people.
But the people can't even get it because it's
people,
sold out.
But that's not true. People are buying it.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
I don't see many people wearing it around, where I live or where I'm at. But people are buying the stuff though. Fans are buying it. It may not be inner city or people like that, but people are buying it.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
I wonder. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a.
I mean, it's just like a little.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, and again, Beyonce, if you are. And if the fans, some of your fans, your regular core fans, your Beehive members, if they are receiving it, go online and show me that you're receiving it. Because the only people I see that receiving it are people who can already afford it, and people who are already.
So she's selling prices like Gucci.
Who are already privileged to things.
So are you telling me it's like Gucci?
No, it's not like
that
Gucci.
expensive.
I mean, but anything that
wear.
you can't get becomes exclusive for whatever reason.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
so
that's like Yeezys.
So
I want a pair. You can get Yeezys, but when you go on StockX or GOAT, you have to sometimes auction to get them or a prize. Sometimes you can't get them, or they want to pay an astronomical amount.
Well, see, I mean that's the thing
for
about
two pair of
selling
shoes.
shoes. That's
Are
the
you
thing about
serious?
selling
Yes.
shoes. You have to be into the
Gucci
game
ain't
of
in the house,
you have to
some of
be
they
into the
shoes.
game of buying shoes, or you get caught up in the game of StockX, Grailed, all those other markets.
What?
And I mean, I've even made purchases on them before because there's a couple things that I've wanted and maybe I missed out on, or like I've even said, I'll be, one thing that I refuse to do and I think is ridiculous is to wait online or queued up in order to buy something.
I hate that.
Stand online. I'm not going to stand online to spend my money. That's something I will not do. And I've stood on a many of Nike. I'm on hold. I'm next to purchase. Just because I didn't have anything to do at the moment, and I go on there. And the 14 or size 15 that I'm looking for has been gone, never offered, or never was.
They only make about $5.
But I can go on StockX and get the 15, and it's $600 more. And it's just like,
they're making their money back from, it's like
Yeah, I mean,
resale
there's
shop.
a whole market in, reselling shoes and buying shoes and reselling because for the saps who can't get them when they first come out.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Come on
People
now.
be in line for a Jordan, anything.
Right. I mean, these are
They have
nuts
a
that
ticket, they have
stand
a
in
ticket
lines.
You have to get. If you don't get that ticket, you can't get the shoe.
I ain't know that many men wear size 15, 14.
They don't
I'm
tie
just saying.
They don't tie
What's
I
going
wear
on?
13.
I'm just saying. I don't understand all of that.
I
You
wear
know,
13, so I mean,
basketball players
it's hard to get
maybe,
a shoe.
but
Okay.
it ain't many of them do. They wear no 15
Okay.
and all of that. Come on now.
Shut up, Ty. That's why
So
we're
what you
one of a
trying to
kind,
say?
Ty. That's why we're one of a kind.
No.
It's hard to get a
Mm.
shoe, especially like I wear 13. I'm almost in a 14. I don't know
Yeah.
why. But it's hard to get a shoe sometimes,
Right.
You can't
right,
always get
absolutely.
a shoe what you want because the store may not have it. Only one size. Size 9 is the best size to be in a gym shoe for a man.
Yeah.
Cause you can get that shoe anywhere in the store, any store.
Well, anything that can become a unisex size is
Exactly.
perfect.
Exactly.
It's the women who stop. When the man, blah blah blah. So
That's true.
anything over there's no women's 20 that will be equivalent to my men's 15.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
So
Exactly.
I'm just ass out as far as
Even
Don't go there.
But even the 12 and the 13, you can't find
trying to go to-
sometimes.
no. I mean,
9 and 10 are the best sizes.
because
Find it in
the
the style
12
you
and the
want.
13 of yesterday are the 13, 14, 15s of now.
Yeah.
With the way they're designing shoes now, how
Narrow.
they incorporate a sock into the shoe and streamline the shoe.
Yeah.
You tend to have a increase in a higher size.
Yeah.
And then that opens up a whole nother
Window.
market.
Mhm.
That opens up a whole nother market. You're just not a regular size person. You're now
Right.
extended size, plus size, larger size when, 10, 12 years ago,
A shoe
you were considered average or an extra large, but now you're a I'm a 3X tall or a 2X
Oh,
tall,
yeah.
you know, on a bad day, but, you know, I can go back and put on a polo shirt.
Right.
I can put on a Polo Blake button-up from, you know, 1999, and it's a extra large or a large, and it fits like a,
Polo Blake.
you know, Polo Blake, and you know, shout out to Polo. You know, I can put on a Polo Blake in a size large of yesteryear, and it fits. But you know, you go in nowadays and you put on a double X, and you know that's who you are.
Yeah.
So you know, however that goes.
A lot of styles in shoes and clothing are European style now. So it's like, you know, it's a tighter fit for some people.
Well,
even like in the largest people, it's a tighter fit for people.
I mean, it's a tighter fit and it's a different style. You know, everything. There's no more regular jogging pants. Everything is a jogger now. Whatever
well,
that is.
a lot of it's made in Asia. That's
Yeah,
the other thing to
yeah.
keep in mind.
Exactly.
That's-
Say that again, 'cause
No, it's a lot of it's made in Asia,
Man.
and so an XL there. I mean, it not being racist or anything like that. They are stereotypically shorter than we are by and large.
Yeah, definitely.
And so an XL there is
a medium,
here.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
and so that's one of those things you have to watch. Especially, like, I've noticed that it's one of the few things I won't buy online is clothes, just because you never know, because you always see here's
never
this
know.
conversion and sizing
know.
chart, and you
Right.
got to carry the
Exactly.
two, and you got to
You gotta go up 4 more sizes,
yeah.
4 more sizes down. I
Yes,
ordered from
you do.
ASOS. Matter of fact, 2 years ago, the jacket was a perfect fit. I have broad shoulders. I felt like I was snugged.
He's got broad shoulders.
I'm like, what the
So
jacket?
what you
And it was a
trying to
nice
say,
orange
boo?
jacket, and I still have it in my closet, but I cannot wear it.
Okay, well, pass that orange
You ain't
jacket
gonna
on
fit it either
down.
because it was made in China. So
Okay,
you
well,
take-
you know, you when you shop at ASOS, you get ASOS.
Yes, you do.
And ASOS has what? A and 2 S's in it. You ass. You ass. So
Hey,
Yeah.
This
right.
is what you get.
this is what you got. This
But
is
that's
what you
bold,
got.
though, what you
It's
said
bold.
about Beyonce, though.
What?
It is. And then the sizes, like what you guys are saying, how they got them all big, small. You go purchase something and then you can't fit it. You don't even want to go through the process of taking it back.
Right,
You
right.
want to give it away like you
But that's
can.
why
Yeah,
I'd rather
yeah.
go to the stores and shop, because when you go online, you don't know what you're gonna get.
You don't know.
And it's sad. You got to come back and ship it back out. It's too much.
Yeah.
That's too
It's
much.
too much.
But
Too much.
sometimes, you know, like I said, there is no way anymore. And I've been very lucky lately because I've been on a little shoe buying kick. Because again, when you find find a 14 or a 15, you have to get it.
But
Yes,
send
you
some
do.
my way,
You have to
'cause,
get it. You
I need some more.
I'll always send a share, but I'm not sharing the pocketbook. But
Yeah.
I'll send a
Yeah,
share
you
a photo.
stingy with that
Yeah,
pocketbook.
I ain't stingy with the
He's
pocketbook.
stingy with it. You be like, hey, what is this for? How much is it? What you say?
I'm a
Stingy,
what you
stingy
say that's for? Who that's going to?
Oh,
Absolutely.
And you gonna make sure that money going through right?
Stingy
Okay, now,
Scrooge.
my money.
Oh,
all right.
so wait,
I'm
matter of
like,
fact,
wait
since
a
you're talking about
minute,
stingy
what
Scrooge
you
over
do?
here, are we sharing Christmas gifts this year, you guys?
I will.
That be a new
Because
tradition for
You
us?
say
You
with
was about-
Scrooge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ebenezer,
I'm far
yeah.
from Scrooge.
Or whatever. You gotta probably poke you and punch you a little harder to get the dollar, but it take a lot.
You'd be
You gotta-
surprised what you may get.
Hey,
If you act right.
I just be nice. You too.
ain't
If
gotta
you
be
act
nice.
right. If you act
I ain't
right.
gotta be
If
nice.
you act
I
right.
be nice.
Okay.
You too.
We can do a nice little limit for Christmas and give us some gifts.
Right.
You better do it too.
Okay, so do we get to put like 5 options, or is this just gonna be kind of like
No, we can do-
I'm leaving it up to you all to pick.
No, let's do 5 options. That's a good idea. 5 options, and then set a limit of where we want to spend.
Well, no. How about we don't give any options, and we should know enough about each other. And if you
Okay.
send me some bullshit gift, then I'll just be really mad.
Oh my God.
How about
I
that?
don't care. I'm gonna get you some.
I think you
candles.
should know me enough to know what I like or what I don't like or don't bring me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
You know he
What if
rude.
it's too late?
Why am I rude?
Oh.
I'm not being rude. I'm being what? Critical.
Critical.
And
And I'm
in the
letting you
house,
and I'm
y'all.
letting you know now. I'm letting you know now.
Well, you know my
I don't
taste.
care what you let me know.
I know what you.
Here he
can
go.
get
Here
me.
go a shot. See, there you go. We don't need that. I don't. Nobody
What?
knows what we. That was my whole point of just saying what I said.
I know.
What?
So what are you talking
What'd
about?
you
What
say?
you can get me? Who knows I'm gonna pick you?
What you
It
did
could
pick
be
something he
tired.
like?
What you mean? We buy for each other, ain't we?
Yeah. So
You mean I gotta buy 2 gifts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And you get 2.
He talking about something. I'm gonna pick you. What you mean?
Dave.
Pick me?
Stage left.
What? Hey, Dave, my signal keep going out and on. Do it still be live?
Just because your phone ain't working don't mean we ain't live.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about right here. It keep on acting up on here.
What's it keep saying, Tanya?
I'll show y'all the 1 minute.
I'm
right here.
not your phone company's tech support.
Trying to reconnect to your
Is your
phone.
is your
Not
Wi-Fi
the
on?
building.
But do it. Is it back on live now?
This is back
Is
on
your
live
Wi-Fi
now.
out?
Hey, y'all. It is
Let me
out.
see. Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Why?
Because you don't need it on.
Oh, okay.
That's probably what it's doing.
Okay. Well, we about to fade out, y'all.
Okay.
Let's get it again.
What's wrong with your phone? You got 4 phones.
Did you
over
cut the internet on?
there.
Is
She
the
got 4
internet on there?
phones.
What did you talking about?
You
It
was one of the
said
other
it
phones.
While Tanya tries to figure this out, what else is going on, Nick? What else you got for us? What's some of the little entertaining things that you want to talk about in our season finale and our season premiere? So,
Yes, sir.
Well, my birthday was last Thursday.
okay, we wish you happy birthday 2 weeks ago.
Woo, woo.
You know what?
I know you did.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, I did.
Always. Thank
2
you.
weeks ago, we wasn't there. last week
And
to say
a wise woman once told me, "Who cares?"
Ooh,
I care.
are you serious? Happy
A wise
birthday,
woman
boo-boo.
just told me, "Who cares?"
Now, when your birthday
still-
come up, watch.
it's
I
still
hope your
Scorpio season,
birthday
so
is
I
not
don't
on
care.
your day.
when Aquarius season hits,
Oh Lord.
Oh, my
it's
God.
gonna hit.
Whatever.
We know it is.
And then you just can't wait. Look at him, y'all. Look at that.
When
Nobody
Aquarius
cares.
season
He is
hits,
full of himself. Head
January
and
30th.
everything.
January 30th is gonna be the big
Oh my
5-0.
gosh, January 30th?
Ooh.
January 30th.
What
see
you gonna
I'm
do?
saying?
Yes, sir.
Where you going? What you doing?
Oh, where am I not going? What am I not going to do? I'm gonna be at home.
He gonna be. He gonna be at home.
In
on the
your-
I'm gonna be
couch.
at home
In your walk-in closet with
in my
Alexa.
closet playing Alexa.
Have you seen
Alexa, play me a
yet?
birthday song.
Yeah, you got. Remember he said he got a.
Happy
No, he got a.
birthday
He
to
said he
you.
had a double door closet or something like that.
No, I said a
Walk-in.
closed room.
Thank you. Closed room.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's
Closed-
still a closet.
closed room.
They call it walk-in closet.
Yeah.
Now, why you trying to make
It's
it
my
all
hood
big and
walk-in
obvious? 'Cause
closet.
He trying to blow it up like it's just a big old
I am
room
not
and all
blowing
that.
it up. I
No,
am
yes,
not blowing
he
it
is.
up.
It's a closet that you walk in. It is not a room, okay? He's trying to blow it up.
But if the room has a closet in it,
Wait a minute. But that's where you hang your clothes. We hang our clothes in the closet. I ain't trying to hear all that, okay? I'm not trying to hear you.
quiet, Tanya.
You know he fancy, right?
Yes, he is. He bougie fancy.
I'm not bougie.
Ever since
He
I met
half
him,
bougie.
Ever since I met him, he
I'm
been
just
real
boo.
fancy.
Bad and
I'm
bougie.
just boo.
Cooking up.
Just call me boo.
No.
All right, boo.
All right.
Boo.
Well,
Gee.
wait. Are we gonna wrap up this season finale
What is it?
and head
time?
into our season premiere of
my God.
season
Oh
2?
my God!
The time has blew on by.
Right. What's going
And
on
we want to
with
thank
that?
everyone.
Dang,
I mean,
dang.
everyone who has
Hey,
tuned in to
y'all.
all 5 episodes of season 1 of the
Already?
TriadZone
Boy, we ain't even got
podcast.
no time. We need 3 hours in this boy. You hear what I'm saying? You hear me? Dang, we need 3 hours in.
We do not need 3 hours.
We got something to say, y'all.
I don't have 3 hours worth of Long Islands.
What? I'll be
Right.
back,
Go get you
y'all.
another
We
one.
got another hour from 8 to 9. Tune in. I'm trying
Tune
to get
in.
this phone right, okay?
We in here.
Hey, y'all.
So we'll be back in just a moment with season 2,
Season
episode
2.
1,
Here we go,
the
y'all.
TriadZone. I got to do a clothes change. We'll be back.
I know.
Tanya got to
All right,
change her
bye.
clothes. She got to curl her hair.
Hold